garden of good creativity. We get free, be me, work it effortlessly. Do what you love and then allow the prosperity. You got this. Make good, make it your own. You know you got the power in your mind, heart, body, and soul to grow dreams, grow faith, grow you. Create authentically in the garden of good. Live, and love. In a garden, gonna dig big and trust. In the garden, gonna create, elevate, celebrate, and love. To the garden. The question is, are you ready to pray, play, and slay in the garden? Are you ready? Good evening, gardeners of good. Welcome to my home. In Asheville, North Carolina, I am Amy Steinberg. You know that, but I'm recording this, so I'm letting anybody who happens to fall upon this recording to welcome them into the Garden of Good. So welcome to the Garden of Good, where we cultivate the ability to consciously create good in our lives using my book, And Make Good, as a guide. Okay? I want you to learn this little melody. Just made it up today. Deep breaths, sustained words, and song on vocals on breath. Sustained calms the brain. Walking through my life like I am walking on the air. Walking through my life, making good, making love, making right. Let me repeat that. Making good, making love, making right. We're learning it together because I wrote it today. It goes like this. Walking through my life. That's the first line. It's like walking on the air. We'll get it. Walking through my life, making good, making love, making right. Making good, making love, making right. Now, most of you are not within earshot of anyone, so just sing whatever you want. Sing these words. We can't hear you. Just sing. Any melody. Doesn't matter if you're totally off key, if you're off pitch. Just deep breaths and long phrases. Walking through my life. We go. Walking through my life like I am walking on the air. Walking through my life, making good, making love, making right. Making good, making love, making right. Let's try it one more time. Walking through my life like I am walking on the air. I'm making it up. Come on. Walking through my life, making good, making love, making right. Aligning with good, aligning with good, aligning with love, aligning with what's right inside myself. Making good, making love, making right. We are led by love tonight. Making good, making love, making light. Together just recognizing the truth of who you are. Yeah. And so it is.
Oh, greetings, beloveds. So wonderful to see all of you. Oh, and let's just invite that breath in, invite that song in. Just maybe notice how it feels to be where we are right here, right now. Noticing our bum in the chair, wherever we're sitting, perhaps our feet on the floor, feeling the energy from Mother Earth coming into us and sending back loving energy. And I invite you for just a moment to open your eyes and look around the room at whoever you can see on your screen. If you have your little side panel of people, hopefully, and just allow the eyes to travel and really notice the people in the squares. And let us be here now with each other. And as we are here together in this beautiful circle of connection, knowing that there is that great spirit, that source, that goddess, God, Mother, Father, God, whatever you want to name it, that is back of all things, that is supporting us and moving through us and expressing through us, that source that is here with us now, that its center is everywhere and its circumference is infinite. And knowing that that spirit is love, goodness, awe, wonder, that sparkle of pixie dust that moves into the room before us. And knowing that I am that. I am that sparkly stardust. I am the expression of that source in this human form. And knowing that about myself, I know it about all of you and beyond. And I know that this evening we are walking together. We are creating good and walking on that rainbow path, inviting the fairies and the spirits and whoever wants to join us on this beautiful pathway, creating good, making good together, supporting each other, loving each other, knowing that everything that unfolds this evening is exactly as it is meant to be, knowing that everything that needs to be said will be said and everything that needs to be received will be received. And for this, I am so grateful. And I stand in this gratitude. And I invite us all to ground this truth by saying, and so it is.
And so it is. That was beautiful. Thank you so much. And it is so wonderful to be here with all of you. Before we go any further, I'm just going to remind us, just for myself and for all of us, what we're doing here. This is week 32 of a year-long program that is based on my book. And this week, the prompt is the word walks. There's just been a word every week that we use as a prompt. And this week, it's walks. So I've been thinking about the idea of the word walks. What does that mean to me? What does that mean to you? And every quarter, we move from a different modality in the book. There's heart, mind, body, soul. We're already in body. We're embodied right now. And so today, everything will have sort of a focus upon the body. And for each quarter, I invite you to pick a root and a fruit. For the first two quarters, my roots and fruits were very clear. But this quarter, my roots and fruits are weird. I'm going to share about them as we go on here, but it's basically an inner goal and then an outer goal. We all know to be kind to each other, to be open, to know that everything is by choice, camera is optional, and together it's confidential. And it's important to remember that whatever bloom you bring belongs. You belong here in the Garden of Good. I love some people who come to the garden are these, artists that literally sell their art, and some are just people that want to be creative. So it's not about being like, some, I don't know, Van Gogh or something. It's just about using your creative energy to create a good vibration in yourself and therefore in the world. Because we're in the body quarter and I have committed to it, we're going to do our stretch that we've done every week. And I'm going to describe it. A couple of you haven't been here for the stretch yet. I'm going to describe it and then I'm going to get up and do it. So I'll be far away from the mic so you won't be able to hear me. But basically, I'm going to stand up. I'm going to stretch up and over to one side, up and over to the other side. I'm going to open my arms to make a big chest. And then I'm going to hug myself and then slowly roll down. Take a deep breath while you're down, letting your neck be relaxed, and then rolling up the vertebrae, vertebrae by vertebrae, letting your head be the very last thing to come up. And we're going to do that 3 times, okay? So rich, so rich, so rich, so rich, so rich, so rich we are. So rich, so rich, so rich, so rich, so rich, so rich we are. So rich. So you couldn't hear me then at all during that stretch because I was making fun of myself. I was like, be gentle. And I was screaming like, be gentle, be soft. It was really funny because I was like screaming to be gentle. Okay. So what we're going to do is just stretch our neck. I want to do that gently. And I remember the first time I learned this stretch. You may have done it many times in your life before, but as a singer, I remember being profoundly moved by this stretch. So I'm going to direct you like you've never done this stretch before. Okay, so drop your right ear to your right shoulder, real gentle. Really feeling that stretch there from your ear. You know, can you feel it? I mean, it's unbelievable. If you really relax this shoulder that you're stretching away from. Really relax it. And then take your right arm. Yeah, you guys are with me, right? And bring it gently to your head. And just gently pull. Just gently. Deep breath. And as you exhale, really lengthen this area here by dropping that shoulder a little more. And give it one more breath. Gentle. Maybe a little voice. Now this is what was really cool the first time I did it, was just drop the hand first and then let the head float up and over. So it's like lengthening your neck. Do you feel it? And then the other side, drop, gentle, gentle. Just feeling that lengthening there. This is a really important, this is like where your lymphs are, you know? Like they say, it's really important to drain. Just breathe a couple times here. Try to relax. Try to drop the shoulder a little bit more. And again, just really gentle, you know, up and over. I just remember the first time the up and over thing. I feel like I just gained an inch in my neck. Am I the only one? And then just like maybe a little yes, no, yes, very gentle, just to say hello, neck. We've just used you. Shoulders rolling, shoulders to the ears, and drop them if you want, to the ears and drop them. That feels good too. Okay. Yeah, I feel really good. All right. I'm going to very quickly give you my personal update, of course, and then I will ask for yours if you have one. I do think that roots and fruits is a really wonderful idea. The idea of goals, I think, is very powerful. However, I'm learning, even just the first year into this, if I decide to do the Garden of Good next year, do another year-round thing, I'm learning how it is to make a goal. So I Do I have my, yeah, I have my goal up there with me, right? So this jacket that I'm making right now is for Ministar, Kansas City. So the goal is that for each show, I make a different, for each city, I make a different garment. And while I'm making the garment, I'm thinking of the city. I'm thinking of the energy of the city. I'm thinking of the people in the city. I don't know. It's just an idea, a way to stay creative and do creative things. But my goal originally was to make three new coats to sell them, like as an art, art, wearable art. Well, when my dog passed away, everything just felt like it just went, I fell into molasses. And I said, I'm just going to just shift this goal a little bit. I'm just going to, how about I just make this one garment? So, in other words, I just wanted to share that like goals change in here. Like, we don't have to, this isn't about being hard on ourselves. It's about having a guidepost and having something to get toward. And my story. I've been telling my story at every church that I go to now is the story of the Garden of Good, the story of Ministar, the story of Into the Dollhouse. The whole journey is because of the Garden of Good. So I'm all about this goal idea. Don't get it twisted. But this quarter, my goals are just jacked up. I had the goal of joy. I think my goal was joy. And then my dog died. I was like, okay, I mean, I guess I can still have joy, but I'm sad. I'm not going to deny that I'm sad, that I'm grieving, right? Can I have joy through sadness? Sure, of course. Joy is deeper than happy or sad. But do you see what I'm saying? Like, I think it's okay for things to shift. We've talked about this ever since I shifted it, but I still think it's an important conversation. Let's tap, everyone. I can't wait.
Let's tap. Okay. So today we actually talked about the different powers that are still available for us to tap on that we haven't tapped on yet. And we talked about the power of will. And so what we're talking about here is divine will. And this is really and this is from the 12 powers, which is a unity teaching if you haven't been following along. And this is really about our ability to choose, our ability to even choose the other powers, or this is oftentimes referred to as the power that activates all of the other powers. And so when our will is out of alignment, it could just mean that there's indifference, like why bother, why do something, or it could mean indecision. I don't really prefer laziness. I know that in one of the 12 powers books it talks about laziness, but I think laziness is something different. I feel like that has more to do with our power of zeal than it does the power of will. But the power of will, when is aligned with our higher self. So when we're talking about the 12 powers, we're always using these 12 powers. Sometimes they're out of sync. Like if our power of will is overactive, we may be trying to exert our will onto other people. And if it's underactive, that may be when it feels like we're experiencing indecision, or it's difficult for us to move forward. And so what we do in tapping is we tap on the negative part. We're kind of releasing the energy or the vibration of the opposite of what we're saying we want. And the way that I personally do tapping is I also end with a bit of an affirmative practice. So I clear it out and then I affirm the power itself. And so we start always by tapping at the karate chop point, and you can just mirror me as we go and just repeat after me. Even though I feel indifferent about what to do, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I sometimes get stuck in indecision, I honor that part of me and open to guidance. Even though I resist making choices, I remember that I can align my will with divine will. All right, we'll start right here. Sometimes I just don't care what happens. I feel tired of making choices. If I don't decide, I can't make a mistake. But then I feel stuck spinning in circles. Indifference can feel like a wall between me and life. And indifference can make me or can leave me feeling powerless. Indecision can leave me feeling powerless. I don't like feeling this way, but I admit it's here. What if indecision is just fear wearing another mask? Maybe I'm maybe I'm actually not indifferent. I just want clarity. And what if clarity is already inside me, waiting to rise up? I do not need the full map, just this next step. And maybe will doesn't mean pushing harder. It means aligning deeper. I wonder what it would feel like to choose from spirit and not fear. Divine will always points me toward my highest good. I can choose to listen. I allow my personal will to align with divine will. Because I know that my personal will is divine will. I open myself up to inner guidance. I am capable of making wise choices. Each choice I make can move me toward my highest good. My will is strong, clear, and centered. I am decisive, aligned, and empowered. I am guided by divine will. Ready, take a deep breath in, exhale with a sigh. Ah. So, will is the power to choose, to direct, to align with the greater good. And when we release indecision and indifference, we're actually aligning with the truth of who we are. And sometimes that means taking a step back and being in the silence so that we know what to do next. And so, yeah, so move forward with divine will. And thank you.
About these different prompts and what we're going to do. Today, as I was going for a walk, I really wanted to go for a walk together on Zoom, which I know that's not possible because we're inside staring at a screen. So instead, I thought we would go for an eye walk. Okay, we're going to go for a stroll with our eyes. So I'm going to play this video, and I picked 6 or 7 pictures that I found, random pictures that were very colorful. And I'm going to invite you to stroll through these pictures with color, because something I noticed on my walk today, I had the coolest picture and I didn't have my phone with me. For the one time I was not attached to my phone, because we always have our phones now, right? But I left my phone purposefully, but I was walking by my neighbor's yard and I saw every color of the rainbow in one shot. Do you know what I mean? Like there was a red, uh, let's just say a red truck, the green grass, the blue sky, the purple flower, the blue this, every color of the rainbow. And I was like, oh, that's what we're going to do is we're going to go for a rainbow walk in the garden today. But I could not find a great video. I challenge you this week to find a great walking video from like the internet where somebody's just walking and it's not like Bob, 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 Bob. Like I didn't want to make you guys sick tonight. So instead I thought, well, what do we do? How could we do? And my imagination just sparked and I thought we'll go for an eye walk. So I'm going to guide you through the walk and I'm going to invite you to go through the colors of the rainbow with each of the pictures. Notice what colors are there, what they won't. I will cycle through the rainbow with you as we go together on our eye walk. A fun eye walk. Oh, we start in my favorite city. It's New York City. Look at the red. I invite you to stroll around this photograph looking at all the red. Find the orange, yellow, green. And right when I say blue, what comes up? This beautiful photograph of blue. I don't know where this is, probably Spain. Maybe Christy could tell us where it is because she's our world traveler among us. Looks like, I don't know, South America somewhere. Could be Greece.
Could be
I don't
the
know.
blue city. Could be the blue city in Morocco.
Could be Morocco. Look at this red. Try to get all the rainbow. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue sky, purple, pink even, brown. And now for the next, I invite you all to unmute, if you would. For the next few pictures, I would like you to just speak the colors you see into this room.
Yellow,
Purple,
red,
orange,
indigo,
blue,
glowing,
gray,
blue, gray,
yellow,
red,
green,
orange, yellow,
green,
lit,
blue,
teal,
purple,
lilac,
blue, yellow,
White,
Oh,
pink,
purple,
black,
pink,
Lavender.
gray,
violet,
yellow,
we said fuchsia at the same
fuchsia,
time.
fuchsia, green, green, green.
Look at all those
white,
beautiful colors.
Oh, so pretty. Oh,
Purple.
there's that
purple,
purple.
yellow,
Oh, and the
Green.
yellow on the
golden,
water. Oh, the water's
Red.
blue.
white,
Oh, it's
golden
pretty.
yellow,
Golden.
brown,
light blue,
Oh, look at the sky. It's like a aqua
orange,
or turquoise.
White,
maybe.
light blue, turquoise. Love that.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
rust.
That was fun.
And we stop and I'm picking my nose. You could look around my room easily and find red, orange,
Mhm.
yellow,
Mhm.
green, blue,
pink.
So notice, go on some rainbow walks. That was one of our little things. We are just gonna get out your beautiful journals. All right, we're gonna do a couple different doodles. The first doodle, I thought it would be good if you guys stay off mute for this because we're gonna all participate. This is gonna be a group doodle, okay? I want us to start with
brutal, as it were.
a groodle. I love it. We're doing a groodle. Okay. So we're going to start our groodle with pink because we're going to start with love. And pink is going to represent love or whatever you want to represent love. It could be pink. It could be red. It could be blue. It could be love for you. I don't know. Hold please. Zarina is entering the room. All right. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to put I at the top. We're going to put I walk in, oops, dot, dot, dot. And that is really bad. But you're going to see as you see how I create, you see that I make lots of mistakes. And then I just go over them in another color and you'll see it's still going to look good. I walk in and ready for it? Wait for it? We're going to make 2 big toes. 2 big toes. You got them? 2 big toes. Then we're going to make 2 second toes. Sometimes people's second toes are longer than their first toes. Hey, make it however you want. Then third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. It reminds me of this little piggy went to the market. This little piggy stayed home, right? I used to love that when I was a kid. Oh my gosh, I love when my dad did that. So once you have all your toes, do you have your toes? I know I'm going very fast. I'll slow down. So just make your toes don't have to be a perfect shape. They're just, they seem to get smaller as they go down, right? Sort of. You don't have to. It could be all different sizes. And then the fun part is making your foot. So this is how I'm going to do it this way because we're talking about walking, okay? That doesn't have to be perfect, right? Just make a foot. So you're going to have a little archy arch there, a little heely heel. You'll come up and around. Look at how good my 2 feet are. They're goofy. I get it. They're a little goofy. I'm going to give them a name. I don't like my pink. My pink is running out. My pink is running out. I don't like it. I can't like that my pink is running out. Okay. So I'm going over mine again. And I would like us to say, I walk in peace.
I walk in peace.
I walk
As
in
your,
peace.
yeah, just
walk
keep
in
saying
peace.
everybody.
I walk in
I
peace.
walk in peace.
I walk in peace. Okay. So now once we have our pink feetsies, we're going to pick up red. I'm going to do one more thing with the doodle, and then I'm going to invite you to join me on 4 suggestions. So we're going to say, I walk in peace. We can put peace up here. And then I'm going to put also love, right? I walk in love. I'm going to outline my pink. Look at how I'm fixing my mess up by going over it. And you know what? That's life. We fix our mess up by going over it again. And now, as I walk in love, I'm going to outline with red. I walk in love. Let's say it as we draw it. I walk in love.
Walk in love.
Walk in love.
Walk in love.
I walk in love. I walk in love. Yeah, you can sing it.
Walk in love. I am
Walk in love. I walk in love. I walk in love. All right, what else do we want to walk in? Somebody pick a color and a word. A color and a word.
Green in abundance.
Yes.
Green and abundance. So we walk in abundance. We put it here, right? We write it. I walk in abundance. And then we outline and I walk in abundance. We affirm it. We say it. We use our affirmations. I walk in abundance.
I walk in abundance.
I walk in abundance. I walk in abundance. I walk. I'm walking. My little toe is getting kind of big. I walk in abundance. So some of you know my ex-girlfriend Georgia Winfrey. She surprised us and came for a visit. And so I got to see Georgia and Christy Snow. It was such a beautiful day. I walk in abundance. Somebody else. Another color.
Joy and purple.
Joy, joy, joy in purple. I walk in joy. Do I have purple? I better have purple. I don't have purple.
I walk in joy. I walk in joy.
Walking.
I can't find
Walk in
purple.
joy.
I walk in joy.
Come on.
Walk in
Joy, 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 joy.
Down in my heart. Yeah,
Down in my heart. That's where I was going to.
I got the joy down in
So for
my
joy, let's make little, as you're singing and stuff, let's just make little purple like slashes, little purple like lines. Joy, joy, joy. Keep it going. Joy,
Down
joy,
in my
singing,
Oh.
singing, and
Joy,
joying with our
joy, down in my heart.
Woo!
joy, joy, joy,
Down
down
in
in
my
my
heart.
heart.
Joy
We're gonna
in my
make our
heart.
whole foot
When
surrounded in joy.
stay,
stay.
I'm so happy.
Purple joy,
So very
purple joy.
happy.
I've got the joy
Jesus.
in my heart.
Joy, joy,
And then
joy,
maybe we do purple swirls in our toes.
joy, joy.
Purple, because that's the center is joy, right? That's the center of the walk of life.
Swirls.
Walk in joy, purple swirl.
Joy.
And maybe, I don't know, I think purple is spirit, right? Did you know that purple is the divine? So maybe we surround our whole foot in purple as like that's when we outline ourselves in the purple. I like that. The joy of spirit is what we walk in. Now, I did never claim to be Van Gogh over here. I walk in peace, love, abundance, and joy. I walk in peace, love, abundance, and joy. I walk in peace. And then, of course, I always heart everything if I want, if I feel like it. I'm always adding hearts. It's just the way I roll. That is our collective doodle. And now for your talk doodle, because we will have a second doodle. I am going to guide you down the rainbow path. It's going to wind up looking like this, but we're going to start from scratch together, okay? No, actually, I'm going to leave this up and then I'm going to talk. So I'm just going to leave this up and talk to you as I guide you through how you're going to do this. So, first thing you're going to do is create your path. Draw your outline of your path. This is a new
Can
page.
you make yours bigger because I can't see it with it so small?
Is it not big enough?
There's a bunch of people up. There's the same size as all these other people.
I am.
Yeah.
No,
No, I'm
That's
spotlit.
That's
I'm
your view.
spotlit. That's your view, I think. You have to change your view because I think I have a spotlight on me.
Mine's on the same thing it's always been.
It's you, not us, Breeze. I don't know how to tell you to change it. I'm spotlit, so that means I'm in the center. The spotlight is on me.
Oh, because when you have all the other people talk, it makes them big too.
Okay, then take off on the view. Or how about everybody mutes right now for this talk? You'll mute for a moment. I had everybody unmuted, so that probably made things different for you. But there should be a view, and you can just could somebody specifically tell Breezy what I'm trying to say? Does anybody know about the view?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got it on the one I always use now, and it's working. It's when everybody took off their mics that it made it you only.
so it's probably on speaker view.
Yeah. It needs to be on speaker view in the upper right-hand corner.
No,
Click on-
no, it doesn't need to be on speaker view. It needs to be on gallery view.
Gallery view.
Mhm.
Because when you're on gallery view, if I spotlight, then you will see me big on gallery view. Correct?
It's
That's
the
not how it-
opposite for me. I
Yes.
have to be on speaker view to see you big and gallery view to see all the little squares.
You know what? Sorry, you're right. It's just that when it's on speaker view, if someone else speaks, it switches.
Right. But if she wants to be able to see Amy, I think she needs to be on gallery or on speaker view.
Is it working for you, Breezy?
When everybody mutes their mics, it does.
Okay. So everybody's muted now, and we're going to start with our path. So what you're going to do, you know what? I'll just do it with you. I'll do it with you. See how I did it? I do everything twice for you, gardeners of good. I swear I do. Okay. First things first, we're going to make our path. And I'm going to start with a quote from Emerson because I just love this quote. Every act of the man inscribes itself in the memories of his fellows, and in his own manners and face. The air is full of sounds, the sky of tokens, the ground is all memoranda and signatures, and every object covered over with hints which speak to the intelligent. I know that sounded like a little frothy, but I'm going to read it again. Every act of the man inscribes itself in the memories of his fellows and in his own manners and face. That is enough for me. I love that. But also, the air is full of sounds, the sky of tokens. The ground is all memoranda and signatures, and every object covered over with hints which speak to the intelligent. In other words, hints of the intelligence of the divine. Yes, there's hints everywhere. Like, if you want to know if intelligence exists, just look around, is what he's saying. And if you want to know what you believe and you want to know what your intelligence is, look at your face, look at your friends, look at the legacy you've left, right? So first thing we're going to do, now this is the path of our lives, and this is our legacy, right? This is the walk, the path we walk. So I'm going to choose the path of peace for me, but you can put the path of anything. You can put the path of love, you could put the path of joy, you could put the path of whatever, justice, whatever. I'm doing the path of peace for me. And what we're going to do is we're going to continue on this rainbow theme. And for each color, we're going to sort of go through the chakras, because we're in the body quarter. So we're going to kind of tie this all in. As we walk through our chakras, we're going to walk through this path of our life. And what are these little things that we're leaving along our path? Starting with the red. Red is asking you always, what are you standing upon? It's your root. It's your earth. It's your boldness. It's what do you trust enough to stand on? So as we put our red hearts on our path, I want you to say, I stand right here where I belong. Affirm that. I stand in love. And then maybe outline your path with the vibration of love, which is that red. The vibration of belonging. Root is your family, your forest, your feet. And red roars, right? It's that color of strength, of powering up. So that's our red on our path. And the next is orange, which is your sacral, right? No, yeah. Is it your sacral? Your creative. The second chakra is is it called sacral? No, isn't sacral the third?
It's sacral. Solar plexus is third.
Okay, thank you. It is sacral.
You are correct.
Thank you, darling. So this is the sensual, this is the messy, this is the where is your joy, where is the juice, where is the pleasure without shame, the giggle, the dance. You're allowed to feel good. As you put your orange, say, I am allowed to feel good. And imagine this energy of light and orange in your belly area. I'm allowed to feel good. Say it. Say it. I'm allowed to feel good. And you surround yourself with that vibration of good by doing stuff like this. Just surrounding yourself in a good vibration. Good, good, good. Good vibrations. Yellow is your, say it again.
Solar plexus.
Solar plexus, which is your guts. That's your courage. That's the I can. I can. Can we do the I can along your path? Every little step you take, I can. I can. This is colors our way. This vibration of I can. This vibration of I know who I am. This is the rainbow walk of you, the path of you. We can go to the green because the green, of course, is our heart. Our heart. The breath. What is in your heart? The breath. It's the color of romance. It's not the color of romance. It's called the soul level compassion, forgiveness, kindness, grace. I am loving. I am loving. I'm loving. I'm surrounded by love. This is the vibration along the path. I am surrounded by that green energy. It lives within me. It is me. Green, green, green. We are on a rainbow. Am I frozen? I am frozen. Uh-oh, did it die? It might have died. Okay. So I'm going to come over here and just show you what I'm doing. And you know now what we're doing, so I can just sort of speak to it. So blue, as we go to the blue, and you don't have to do hearts. I should have said that to start. You can do dots or lines or swirls, or I just love hearts. They're very meditative for me to draw. But blue is your voice. So you ask yourself, what is your truth? What are you not saying? Your voice is sacred. My voice matters. Let's say that. My voice matters. As we vibrate, I just love blue. Does anybody else love blue? The path of peace, the rainbow path of peace. And then we go to indigo, which is right here, inner vision. What do you see? This is true. What is truth? The dream that we're all dreaming, the collective dream, the vision, the spirit. And then notice the white back of all your paper. The path of peace, the path of joy. So here we are on our little path. And I want to invite you to welcome all the colors as you look at it. Welcome your soul to live in full color, to shine in ways you might have been hiding, to walk through the world like a living, breathing rainbow, okay? To be led by love and your own brilliant becoming. Because, as Emerson says, every act of the person, we'll say instead of man, every act of the person inscribes itself in the memories of his fellows. We're going to remember how you made us feel, people. You are inscribing in the book of life as you act, every act you do. And in his own manners and face, it shows in your face. Let me tell you, you frowning more than you're smiling, it's showing. You're starting to get frown lines. You better start smiling. The air is full of, well, I just shamed you for frowning. Frown as much as you want. The air is full of sounds, the sky of tokens. The ground is all memoranda and signatures, and every object covered over with hints which speak to the intelligent. There is some intelligence back of all things. We believe it. We know it's true. And it is your life. It is the walk of your life. It inspires you to write yours. Walk with me, love, and show me the way. Walk with me, love, and show me the way. Because right now I guess my root is just ultimately love, because, gosh, you guys, I'm so emotional still about my dog. And one of the things about my dog was this dog taught me unconditional love in a way. I don't have children, so this was my child, right? That I love this dog unconditionally. This dog unconditionally loved me. And so now I've gotten a very clear message that she thought I was ready to go ahead and provide that love for myself and allow spirit and allow, me to have that independence. Because many travels were shortened because of Tiki, and stuff like that. Pets can often hold us back in some ways. So, all that to say, make an affirmation card. And if you are able to give a love offering, I gratefully receive any and all monies that go toward my ministry of creative expression, which is this. And I'm getting clearer and clearer that this is my ministry. So I don't know what's going to happen at the end of this year. If I'm going to go ahead and make a Patreon that's really just really active with different exercises, or if, you know, if I'm going to just really miss the shit out of the garden. So if we're just going to have to keep doing something like it. As far as some home play, I invite you on your walks, on these walks for this week, to not only take a rainbow walk, in other words, look for something red, look for something orange, look for something yellow, look for something green, look for something blue, look for all the colors of the rainbow as you walk, but take a picture of, if you are able to get the whole rainbow in one picture, like I said I could do at my neighbor's, take that picture, take your phone with you on a walk, and I'm going to see if I can get my picture for you for next week. And of course, we do our gratitudes. I'm going to invite us to journal. We're coming to the end of summer, you know, and I just feel like fall is like, there's already all the Halloween stuff is out at the stores, you know, it's like fall stuff is happening. There's that, this is my favorite time of the year, hands down, 100%. Might be because I'm Jewish. This is the new year. You know, this is is it the new year? I don't even know anymore when it is, but it feels like it is. It feels like the fall is the new year. It's when everything you let go and you start over. That's it. The fall is when feel like is the start. It's the beginning, is the end.
Okay. Walk slowly. Dana Folds. It only takes a reminder to breathe, a moment to be still, and just like that, something in me settles, softens, makes space for imperfection. The harsh voice of judgment drops to a whisper, and I remember again that life isn't a relay race, that we will all cross the finish line, that walking up to life is what we were born for. As many times as I forget, catch myself charging forward without even knowing where I'm going, that many times I can make the choice to step, to breathe, and be, and walk slowly into the mystery.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Walk slowly into the mystery this week, everyone. I am naming and claiming for everyone here an amazing week as we walk through our lives on the path of peace, joy, connection, love, knowing that every step we make is making an impression on this earth, on our life, on ourselves, on each other as it ripples out, and knowing that we're walking this rainbow path of life, and that we notice the colors and we notice the changes and we notice the feelings as they rise up in our bodies. We are embodied, creative beings, divine. I know that every moment is a choice point, and we choose to make good. That's just what we do. And so it is.
So it is.
Here we go. Play, pray, slay. In the dark, gonna make good today. In the dark, gonna create, elevate, celebrate, and love. I'm Amy from the GOG. Garden of good creativity. We get free, be me, work it effortlessly. Do what you love and then allow the prosperity. You got this. Make good, make it your own. You know you got the power in your mind, heart, body, and soul to grow dreams, grow faith, grow you. Create authentically in the garden of good. Give, live, and love. In a garden, gonna dig big and trust. In the garden.